If a person goes out and buys some rappelling equipment and other mountain climbing paraphernalia and begins scaling a cliff, society in general looks at the person as a thrill seeker or a daredevil. But if the same person were to go down to New York City with the same equipment and begin scaling the Empire State Building, he would be apprehended, arrested, and then taken in for psychiatric evaluation. What is it that makes society look at one thing as acceptable and then something else as completely insane? Aren't both practices similar? Consider the Watchtower Society and the members of it, how they view other religions, such as the Mormons or the Moonies. They're quick to point out that the Mormons have the Book of Mormon, and the Moonies have the Divine Principle, and these books are added books, and they're cults. But yet, they don't see the insanity of their own religion. They have the Watchtower magazines, Awake magazines, What Does the Bible Really Teach publication. They even have controlled publications that only certain members have, like the elders. And when you show these things to Jehovah's Witnesses, for some reason, they don't see the insanity within their own religion. Take the Moonies, for instance, how they view Jehovah's Witnesses. The Moonies see Jehovah's Witnesses as a cult that has added publications, the Watchtower magazine and such. And the Moonies don't see the insanity of their own religion. Or the Mormons, the same thing. They don't see their prophet, the president, the current president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, as some type of anointed individual that Christ warns us not to follow. In the Watchtower Society, you can show them the insanity of a guy named Camping who's predicted the end of the world multiple times, and most recently May 21st, and when the world didn't end, he simply miscalculated. And yet Jehovah's Witnesses see this as false prophecy. But when you show them how one of their leaders, Joseph Judge Rutherford, established the criteria for going bang on doors and established other criteria, the name Jehovah's Witnesses, all under the Rutherford regime, when you show them that Rutherford also predicted the return of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they were going to be housed in this mansion out in San Diego, California called Beth Sarim. And when the mansion was built, Rutherford became the resident. And when Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob didn't return, the Watchtower Society sold it, claiming it had fully served its purpose. When you point this out to Jehovah's Witnesses, they don't seem to see the insanity of their religion, their handlers, their leaders telling them that this mansion would fully serve its purpose when it didn't serve any purpose. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob never returned. So remember the rock climber and how he's viewed as a daredevil and a thrill seeker? But if you take that same person, the same equipment, and he goes down and starts scaling the Empire State Building, a big perimeter forms around the building and everybody's pointing, look out, look at him, look, what is he doing? He's arrested and then taken for psychiatric evaluation. Which stunt is more insane? Climbing a cliff or climbing the Empire State Building? Yet society sees them two different ways. Do Jehovah's Witnesses see their religion differently than other cult religions?